Hey Ed.
Hey Jean-Luc.
Hey, have you heard of this little tiny indie game called Undertale?
I've heard the name.
So this game came out a couple months ago. Very popular.
I hear good things. I hear very, very good
And
things.
after my brother got it for me for my birthday, and was like, "You need to play this." I'm like, "All right, I'll finally play it," and it's pretty good. I really, really like it.
I can tell you right now that I dig the music.
Oh, the music's great.
I was hopping around to the music earlier.
The music's really, really good.
I'm really digging the what do you call this? Like almost Game Boy.
Yeah. The when I think of the references, I feel like this is trying to emulate is sort of Earthbound-ish.
Yeah.
In kind of its tone. I will say one. So. This game is cool. I almost didn't play it because the reason why it's popular is because those damn Tumblr kids really like it.
Oh, those damn Tumblr kids.
This is really popular with those kinds of people.
So
and it's one of those classic like.
Instantly you were above this. You're like, Tumblr.
Well, it's not that I'm like. It's one of those things where like the audience makes you really dismiss something, even though. Like, I acknowledge that the game is probably fantastic.
Like I have felt as a Doctor Who fan.
Yeah, you and me both.
From the day, how I feel about it now, where I'm just like, oh.
Totally.
This used to be really unknown and cool. I'm a Doctor. Here's a fact about me, folks. I'm a Doctor Who hipster. It was better before it was cool. That's a fact.
I'm gonna name it my character Ed. In honor of you, buddy.
Oh, thanks, bud.
And because I can't actually name them my name. My name's not long enough. Even if I take out the hyphen, still can't put my name in here.
Jean-Luc is too long?
Yeah, even without the hyphen.
It's not even that long of a name.
Actually, I can't even put in the hyphen because they don't even give that option. So already, like, boo.
Are they just like really limited on space?
I don't know. This game is made by Game Maker, apparently. It's made in Game Maker, so maybe like Game Maker had like a weird limitation. Okay, so here we are.
This is literally nothing I expected it to be.
Right. First off, I love the character portrait. Well, first, it's very intentionally like genderless in design, but also something about like the eyes just looks like he doesn't give a shit.
I mean, we'll pretend like it's a male because
that's kind of like I self-identify. I mean, named Ed,
and because they're the protagonist.
Yeah. God damn it. It's Flowery the Flower.
You ever play? I remember back in middle school, me and my friends passed around these games that were made by people on the internet, where everyone was yellow blocks, and they were really, really simple. They were like RoboCop themed and Simpsons themed. I have no idea whether if you're a person who remembers the early 2000s and remember games where every protagonist was a simple yellow block, please let me know.
All right.
This is what this kind of reminds me of.
Yeah. It's my soul. See, I can move it around.
This game is really trying to tell you something about.
This is for love, Ed. This game's just all about love.
Wait, so that's they're saying that LV, which typically stands for level, is love.
Is love, yes. It stands for love. This
is just the sweetest goddamn game I've ever seen.
So love is shared.
This is gonna get really dark, isn't it?
We'll find out.
This is gonna get really like metaphysically dark.
Okay, I gotta try and grab these. Oh.
Yep. He got so ugly. So you don't want to hit the white things. I'm confused.
No.
Okay.
So you'll see. The game will actually explain how it works.
Oh good.
Yeah, fuck that guy, right? This is a dick. Flowery the Flower was an asshole.
Thanks, goat person. Do they have fangs?
This is like teeth.
I don't trust a goat man with fangs after that innocent flower. Or maybe that's the point of it. Maybe you
can't trust anyone in this game.
Or maybe it's like this weird reverse world where the flowers are evil, like the nice flowers are evil and the goat.
Like all the evil looking things are actually like nice.
Yeah.
not save.
It was nice of that evil flower to explain things to you.
Yeah, right?
Like, it was nice enough to explain game mechanics before it tried to kill you.
Well, kind of. It was teaching you like, the opposite of the game mechanics.
Well, yeah, but at least it told you about levels.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you the leveling system before you die. Surely you will not need to know, for there is no way you will gain experience points.
You actually can play this entire game without leveling up, I believe.
Really, like Final Fantasy VIII.
That's
a thing, right?
Is it?
I feel like that's a thing I've heard.
The load block is a tiny bit on our end. Oh, isn't that sweet? Press the Z button to read signs.
Everyone's so curious in this game. She's labeling things. Flowers explain to you leveling systems.
Well, that flower is kind of a dick.
You use a dick.
Like, she even puts, like, arrows. Like, no, don't worry, I've marked the things for you. This is easy.
The game tells you that it's proud of you. This is nice. I like this.
Okay. We're gonna get some combat training.
So is that kind of the entire combat system? Is the...
Well, yeah, so...
Don't lady explain?
Yeah, we'll see when we get in here. Okay, so... Basically how the combat works is, counter this enemy, you've got your 4 options. You can fight them, act, item, or mercy. So you can play this entire game by killing everything or by not killing everything. It has like the old school Persona games where you could talk out your you could talk to the monsters and convince them. So you can play this entire game without killing anybody.
But then, I mean...
But it actually affects the ending.
But where's the fun in that?
Well, I actually like that because
I don't play video games to talk about my...
I actually find it fun because it's like a puzzle. You have to figure out each puzzle for the character.
Oh, is it like Deus Ex where you win by making the dude cry?
Kind of. So all right, like here in the case of the dummy, so I can check. You have the option and it'll give you stuff.
Is it like Deus Ex where you can inflict emotional scars instead of physical ones?
So it doesn't say anything. So I'm gonna talk to this dummy. And she's really happy about it, and so I won. Because that's what she wanted me to do. She wanted me to talk, because she wants me to be a nice person. Yeah, this game has multiple endings, and it is determined by choices you make. Some of them are in-game choices, but also just like, hey, did you kill people? Did you be nice to them?
What she is going to bother me.
What do you mean?
I don't...
Okay, so this frog's gonna show up. So I'll try. I'll check with him.
You should have complimented it. Oh. Maybe compliment it, or stab it in the face.
she's just staring him down. Look at that. Just hey, get the fuck out of here.
No wonder the frog's life is hard. Whenever you try, you were gonna have a conversation with that frog, you were gonna compliment it, and she's like, get out of here!
The Western room is in the Eastern room's blueprint. I really like this game's writing. And we're not gonna see some of the later stuff, which gets really good. There are characters who are named after different fonts.
Cool. And
their writing is all in that font. So there's
is their personality based off that font?
Yeah. So one character's named Sans. And it's written in Comic Sans, and he's like a jokester. There's a character named Papyrus, and his font's all written in Papyrus.
And he's foreign and mysterious.
No, he's really full of himself.
He owns a coffee shop.
So good stuff like that, some good, clever humor that I've never seen before. Look at that, she's leading me through.
There's something nicely comforting about this game.
Yeah, she's got a very motherly touch to her.
I don't know. if I can...
Okay, so...
I don't know if I can handle that.
By ourselves. We deal with this.
Oh god.
Keep an eye. Some could pop at any moment.
Trip and die.
Is that bob and weave? We gotta bob and weave.
Serpentine! Serpentine!
Slice the pie.
You get hit by a car trying to cross the street by yourself. You didn't look both ways.
Oh.
Is this like the ladder?
Metal Gear. Where it just plays the entire Snake Eater song. She treats you like you're like a 3-year-old.
Well, I mean, look at the size of your body compared to your giant head.
Maybe the kid's face though has like this just apathetic, like I am tolerating you look.
This overbearing motherly goat monster is like, don't worry, I didn't leave you. It's like I'm okay.
Here, just stay here. It's really nice. I'm gonna give you this cell phone. Call me if you need anything.
Like, weren't you just wandering the woods by yourself?
You fell down. You in a cave. You fell down a hill.
But you were still exploring something by yourself.
Yeah. So you fell in these ruins, and you're trying to get back home.
That frog thing?
Yeah.
Are those its testicles? Just swaying in the breeze?
I think it's his arms.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, no, we totally didn't leave the room. It's fine. No, we're cool. Click. So this is them saying like, hey, if you
don't have to kill them.
Yeah. So like, hey, don't try not kill them.
So I have a lot of conditioning built up.
Yeah. No.
That I don't really understand what this game is asking of me.
You're just like, well, you can certainly play the game that way, and you'll get an ending. Depending what kind of person you are, I guess I would feel I fucked up. Okay, there we go. So let's go here. Some candy. Take a piece of candy.
Oh, is it gonna give you the ability to take more than one?
I don't think so actually. Take one, take candy. Oh, what if I take a second one?
Dude,
do it.
Dark side points received.
How disgusting! They are appalled at me for doing that.
Your skin gets paler and your veins become more apparent and darker.
Oh, so I can call her. So I can call her, say hello. I can ask her. I can call her mom. I can flirt with her.
I think that the bottom two are more or less the same thing.
Let's call her mom. Hello, mother. How are you doing?
Mom, can you pick me up?
I also, all the saves are like this, where it'll be like, oh, this thing fills you with determination to go on. Whoa. Oh.
Yeah.
The game's still going. Our screen, big picture mode, decided to pop in the middle all of a sudden.
I've been in this temple for like 15 minutes.
Here we go. Yeah, so... Oh, get that mouse out of the way. There we go. Oh, is it gonna do it again? Oh, are you kidding me? What is going on? And big picture,
John Luke,
hates me.
Since we've had so many issues the past few times we tried to record anything.
Yeah.
Did you hit a gypsy woman with your car?
I did run over an old lady.
You did?
Yeah.
Was she wearing a lot of scarves?
I mean, I wasn't really paying attention, hence the fact that I hit her, so I wasn't...
Did she, like, in her last moments, did she point her giant...
You know, she kind of did! Yeah, I could kind of see that. It was, you know, a little far away. It was sort of hard to tell, but...
You got cursed.
Ah. Damn. Alright, yeah, so let's compliment him.
It's gonna cost at least $350 to get that removed.
Okay, so he didn't understand what I said, but he is flattered anyway. So the middle here, they will do an attack, and then the game becomes Ikaruga. It's like a bullet hell. And you have to like avoid those to not take any damage.
That is pretty cool. I'm glad it's not just a straight up.
So once it
turn-based.
Once it turns yellow there, that means you can go to Mercy and you can spare them. You don't get any XP, but you get gold. So that's what I meant by you don't level up. Where if you just spare everybody, you'll never gain any levels. Oh no. No big deal though. Whoop.
What do you prefer?
Butterscotch. Yo, B-Scotch.
B-Scotch? It really depends on
That's my rapper name, B-Scotch?
It really depends on the situation.
I feel like the two could go well together.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, I don't dislike cinnamon.
I mean, cinnamon's fine.
It's like being at Grandma's house. Grandma lived in a ruin. The frogs attacked you.
The ruins of an ancient civilization. I'm glad it's an overbearing mother simulator.
Oh. So we know what to do. We're just gonna compliment him.
Mom, I told you I have enough pants. No, don't hang up. I don't need pants.
Oh. Avoid the frog. No. Yeah.
How's the exploration? Is it like?
It's pretty straightforward.
It's pretty straight. It's not going to be a lot of branching paths.
At least not that anything I've come across so far. It seems pretty straightforward. You know, maybe like you go up a little thing, but it's only really like one screen up. Oh, fell down.
Are battles random? Are they predetermined?
They seem random. Well, random battles. They don't pop up that often though. It hasn't annoyed me in the way like some games do, like old Final Fantasies or like the Pokemons, where it's like, oh, just get off my back, game. Alright. So this thing is just like, we can already just like mercy it. Let's check it because I like reading all these little stuff. Ooh, attractive. Yeah. I won. I didn't get anything though.
I can see this being an extremely relaxing game.
Sure. I mean, maybe it gets more intense later. Okay, so Whimsim's already like not having it.
After beating Soma.
Oh well.
I will take this.
Sure.
A game where you just talk your problems out.
Oh. Avoid them. Okay. So I just got both of them in a position where I can just spare both of them. Okay.
It kind of reminds me of Labyrinth. A little bit.
Yeah?
Just in... Like this rock's talking to being like, oh, what are you doing?
Hey,
push me.
Oh, like, if this was live action, it would all be like Jim Henson puppets?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can see that. That actually, ooh, you know what? That would be pretty good.
We should get Jim Henson on the phone.
Ooh, yeah, let's call Jim Henson up. Frank Oz. He's still kicking.
Yeah. Frank Oz is still alive, right?
Yes, I believe so. I'm gonna move back. Hey, buddy.
Can I just go, can I take us a little sidetrack real quick? I recently looked up how Jim Henson died. Because it was one of those things he died. I think he died before I was born, or at least very, very shortly after. And I never really knew how he died. I just knew that he was unfortunately dead.
Yeah.
And he has the most infuriating death story of anyone famous, where it was pretty much just like He literally tells his wife, "I think I'm going to die," and then just keeps working and doesn't go to the hospital. Come on, Jim.
Cheese is stuck to the table. Knowing the mouse may one day leave its hole and get the cheese, it fills you with determination. You know what? Knowing that mouse may get that cheese gives me the determination to move on.
Couldn't you cut? I mean, it's cheese. You could just rip that off.
Instead, it was stuck to the table, though.
It was stuck to the table, but cheese separates from itself. I mean, you can cut cheese
but
with your bare
the mouse has to do it on its own, man. You know. Yeah, let me get this ghost out of the way.
That's like the idea of a sleepy ghost.
Yeah. This is music.
Does not have a sense of humor. He is sleepy. It's a tired ghost. I was crying.
What do you think?
It doesn't have a sense of humor, so maybe cheer?
Yeah, let's cheer him up. What's up, buddy? Really not feeling up to it right now, sorry.
So cheer was a mistake.
Flirt.
Yes, if you were to do cheer again, may it have a different effect?
It might. Let's try again. It's a little joke.
No, cheer. Okay, so cheer.
He's laughing, though.
But it says he doesn't have a sense of humor, though.
But he laughed.
He laughed, but I'm not sure if it was...
Oh, gosh. Now it's rough.
A level of laughter that's going to be beneficial.
Improved his mood, though.
Interesting.
I'm going to do it one more time. See what happens. I was going to show something. He made a little tear hat.
That's kind of sad. Clothing himself in tears.
Really waiting for my response. So cheer him on one more time.
Yeah.
See? Look at that. We could have just killed that ghost.
We probably should.
Been monsters. But we cheered him up.
It is an undead abomination.
This is definitely one of those games where I feel like it's like Fable, where either you're like the nicest person or you're just a horrible monster.
There's no in between.
Yeah. What's up here? Oh, there's a sign. Oh man, dude, spider bake sale. Look at that last part. Does that mean the food is?
It's spiders made for spiders made of spiders.
So, like, does that mean spider silk or spider bake sale? All proceeds go to real spiders.
No, those fake spiders.
Let's see. 18.
Not like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh no, I don't have enough.
Oh no.
Oh. You get a spider donut if you do it.
Do you think spiders think of Spider-Man as like cultural appropriation?
Oh, like it's like
they're a culture, not a costume.
Yeah. Like they look at that the same way. Like it's like Marty McFly stealing like rock and roll from black people.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is. Like they're just like, oh God.
He is not representing us.
Pressing X. That's right, I did listen to you. Let's keep going.
You don't have to talk to any of them?
Nah, you don't have to. I would love to take a game like this, where like clicking on things and the humor is like the whole point, and do like a let's play where I just skip through all of it. I'm just like boring, and like just everybody is angry at me.
And you get the end and be like, that's not very good.
I don't know, it's kind of boring.
Really
I like the part where you kill things though. It's kind of cool.
It's like, God, I showed Becca Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And she spent so much of the movie on her phone.
Oh, that is really frustrating when you're trying to show somebody something and they're on the phone, because it's like, at least humor me, right?
And it'd be one thing if it was just like, if I were to show her like Thor or Iron Man, whatever. Thor beats stuff with a hammer, whatever. But so much of that movie...
There's certain moments where there's a lull that you're like, I understand, I look at my phone too.
It's not like... But specifically that one movie has so much that's really subtle on-screen reaction shots that you just don't... Like, all of Groot's humor and his reactions to things... And there was and at the end of it, she was like, "Yeah, it wasn't as good as everyone said." It was like, "'Cause you missed."
Oh, it's like if somebody was watching like a Shaun of the Dead or a Hot Fuzz, you know, like, where like a lot of the humor is like subtle background jokes or like like, you know, like somewhere you have to like actively be paying attention.
Groot looking horrified when he realizes that the thing they're all betting on is like an alien cockfight between two small aliens.
Yeah. Alright, let's, well, he's only being picked on, so
don't pick on him.
Let's not pick on him.
I like how that's a dialogue option, not picking on someone. Doesn't say what you're saying.
Yeah, you're just not picking on him. We can spare him now. Yeah. Look at that, Matt's playing Rocket League. As always.
As usual.
As the usual.
Does he have a job that he needs to get to? What time is it over in Canada?
Same time.
It's not like 9 a.m.
Do you not know how like the time zones work?
I picture that because he's in a different nation. they don't even speak English there. They speak like French.
He lives like an hour and a half above us.
So it's what time is it now? It's
like 6 something.
It's 7, so it's like 8:30 in Canada.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Did they just get a new king?
I don't think they have those in Canada. I'm pretty sure they still just have the Queen of England.
Yeah, she's still there.
Yeah, she's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
She's on the money, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is an interesting one. So, multiple I can get rid of right away. This guy though, seems evil, but is just with the wrong crowd. So the way you get rid of him through acting is that you can't convince him otherwise until you get rid of all the other guys. So he's just in a bad crowd. But once you get rid of that crowd, he's all good times.
Okay.
And he doesn't attack you anymore.
Interesting.
So there's a lot of stuff like that where like you pay attention to the dialogue and there's like little subtle hints.
I'm impressed that the Jello mold was able to send him through a life of crime.
Yeah, right?
I
think he's very easily persuaded to it.
He is really susceptible to peer pressure.
Yeah, totally.
That Jello mold that just kind of sits there and jiggles. I guess I will do drugs. Yeah, I'll do drugs.
Yeah.
Jiggle.
Why not?
And we should drive while doing it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
So, in this situation, could you pick on him and then kill him?
Oh, sure, yeah. There's some you could be a real dick and you could act on them to lower their defenses to the point where they don't want to fight you anymore and then just murder them, which would be like the biggest dick thing to ever do. So I know the answer. I just gotta hit this switch here.
That's the game that I'm waiting for, where you play as not just like an evil character, but a really petty one.
Mass Effect 3 gets close. You can murder all your friends in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
Like, Mass Effect 2 was like, you can be a dick to other people, but 3 is like you were actively, like, fucking over your good friends and shooting them in the back, and sometimes face.
Interesting.
It's really, really, messed up.
I should probably play Fallout, or not Fallout,
Mass Effect 3?
Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, it's good. You gotta have a, I think if you just pick like the default though, some of those characters will already be dead. You gotta get like, there's like a prime save you can get. I could hook you up with a prime, horrible Mass Effect 3 save. The trick is you actually don't want to kill most of the characters in 2. Because you'd think like, oh, if I want to have a kill as many people possible run, you'd want to kill as many people as possible in 2, right? But
that just saves time.
Which could work, but
is this a run that people do?
I've done it. The problem is killing everybody in 2 actually isn't the worst thing you could do, because you want to keep those people alive so you can kill them in 3, because the way you kill them in 3 is 10 times worse. Well, because 2, it's just more like they died through to like incompetence of like your leadership. 3 is like you're actively murdering them because you're a horrible person.
Yeah, I don't know why my Tally died in 2.
I know why Tally died in my 3. Because I destroyed her entire race and caused her to commit suicide off a cliff.
Really?
Yes.
That's a thing?
That's a thing in that game. Spoilers for Mass Effect 3.
Mine was worse because I don't find Tally an interesting character. I don't really care. I don't like taking, what was her class? She's like a tech person?
She's an engineer, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, unless you got a giant gun, I don't want you in my group. So, she clearly has a crush on you throughout the game.
Oh yeah.
And was like, I don't care, leave me alone. I'm after Miranda.
So you didn't do any of her side quests, though?
Oh, I did her side quests because I find the lore interesting, but, you know, it's all about that Miranda, am I right?
I'm a Liara man, myself.
And, she dies in your arms, being like, I'm so happy that I could spend my final moments with you. I'm like, I'm sorry!
Nah, I don't know. I think intentionally choosing to murder her entire race, her watching her entire race burn from the sky, and then her falling off, and then her deciding to take off her helmet and jump off a cliff. Worse. I think that's worse.
Oh no, that's far.
We should probably pay attention to this game now.
I guess.
I feel like
I just want to play Mass Effect.
We're being those people. We're being Becca right now, or we're just talking about Mass Effect and we're not paying attention. And everyone's like, they're fucking missing it.
Have you played Mass Effect? That's a great game.
Do you just want to play Mass Effect? Let's turn this off.
I kind of want to just play Mass Effect, even though can't get that Steam controller to work.
I have them all on both Xbox and PC. Fills me with determination. All right.
It's gonna be butterscotch. I want it to be something with cinnamon in it, and you're just like, stupid bitch!
It's both.
It's
butterscotch cinnamon pie. I imagine if I chose cinnamon, it would be a cinnamon butterscotch pie. She's so nice.
I just want this kid to be a brat.
Just like comes over, knocks the lamp on. Hey, nice house you got here. Just like and knocks that lamp over. Can I do that? Can I just like?
I just want this kid to be Paul Rudd from Wet Hot American Summer. That's my dream protagonist in a video game, is no personal stakes whatsoever. Minimum effort.
I'd be into that. I can't think of a game that's like ever like let you pick that quite that level. So look in these rooms. Oh, it's her room. Yes.
To do. Find a young boy. Bring him into my home.
Get him fat through pie.
Devour.
Why did the skeleton want a friend? Because she was feeling bony. Like she wanted a bone?
That doesn't make bone. What? I would consider that like an eating
Jokes
joke.
of a similar caliber.
Oh.
Don't trust that flower, yo. It's evil.
Flowers will fuck you up.
Water sausages. Her sock drawer. This is my favorite. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they just invaded this woman's privacy.
Room under renovations. It's you. Like, look at that face. That's the face of somebody who doesn't give a shit.
I don't know. It seems like, I would say it's more content.
There's definitely like a Charlie Brown, like Peanuts look to the way like he walks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something about him kind of gives me like a Peanuts vibe.
I think this kid cares more than you think.
I mean, I'm saving all these white frogs and stuff that are attacking me. Clearly, I care. I mean, I think they intentionally left the face kind of like blank
Yeah.
Sort of, so you can, like, again, also why it feels like sort of genderless, so you can kind of impart your own person on him. Know what's up.
I like this game's graphics because they're so simplistic, but like this scene, just the angle of it is really nice. There's just something about her simply being at that weird, awkward angle.
Yeah.
And how well it's animated. Just good for you. Because you expect everything in this game to be, facing one. Like she would be sitting towards the screen.
Yeah.
Very flat. Nice depth.
Yes. That is a hard thing to do with sort of like sprite-based games, is actually get like a good depth, I feel like most people who are like, I can make an 8-bit sprite game, it's just pixels, how hard could it be? And it's like, no, like the reason why yours looks awful is because like you have to actually have like still like a understanding of how like to draw things,
You gonna finish that pie?
I'm gonna take it with me because like a hot item,
I like the idea of this kid with just random loose foodstuffs in his pockets. Just a piece of pie crammed in his overalls.
It's like, yeah, what do you want from me? I'm saving it for later.
Think you should go back down.
Try again. It's like, I'll go where I want. She's like, yo, really? Like, no. There's something about that animation where she's holding your hand that's just like so motherly.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
How does she know you're there? Cell phone tracker.
Oh, shit. That makes sense.
You were getting predator rated.
Well, yeah, I think it's just like overprotective mother.
There's a fine line between overprotected and
she just constantly has find my iPhone like up at all times, so she knows. I show my favorite bug hunting spot. See, she's gonna homeschool me. Like she's always wanted to be a teacher.
Don't you have a home?
Well, that's the thing, I do, and I was trying to get back home, and she's like, it's okay. Well, you just live here now. Did you want something?
Yeah, I want to go home.
All right, there you go.
When can I go home?
Hey, can I go home?
No, I would like to go home now, please. I don't like snails. How to exit the ruins?
Hey, how do I? Hey, can I go home?
Unless I've been teleported through time, which if I have been, you should tell me right now. I would like to go home. I don't trust her.
Yeah, we're gonna follow her. I think I know where she went.
I think she's hiding a dark secret. What? So she is the antagonist.
No, she just doesn't want you to get hurt. That's an important name. It's in red. See, she just doesn't want anything bad to happen to us.
Yeah, because I don't want to be around your weird little snail world.
Gotta go home, lady.
I like homework and stuff.
Alright, so...
Could you kill her?
Yes.
What?
I killed her by accident.
That's really cool.
And by accident, it was like I didn't know I could save her. Like I thought I had to fight her. And I'll tell you how that went after. Alright, so right now, let's check on her. Oh. Shit. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
I'm more troubled by the fact that she's clearly using lethal force.
So, talking to her?
Just didn't know what to talk about.
So in my original version, I killed her. And then I actually went back. You can reset the game. And when I reset the game, this is one of those games where the game knows you've played it already. So it was like, oh hey, like, aren't you familiar? I feel like I've seen you before. And so when you get to this point in the game, she's like, when you're about to fight her, she's just like, hey, you look like you've seen a ghost or something. What's up with that? And when I hit the talk option, it says like, you think about telling her about how you watched her die once, but you feel like that would be too awkward. And you're like, yeah, it would be.
So I murdered you?
Yeah, like the game like really lays it on like, yeah, you saw her die last time. That's what it's like. Yeah. So I just have to basically keep sparing.
Oh, I think you're gonna die.
Nope, I'm good. Oh boy. So all her attack, once you get to 2, all of her attacks will not hit you.
Okay.
Like, cause she doesn't want to kill you.
Could you run into them? Like, could you force yourself to die?
Nope, doesn't seem like it.
Wouldn't that be the biggest fuck you?
Yeah, try, keep trying.
Give her a life of guilt.
The game's like, she will not she does not want to hurt you. I can murder her. Not want to do it.
How many times you got?
A lot.
Ugh.
It's like we're in a stalemate right now.
This is why you murdered her. Nobody's got time for this kind of mercy.
So, here's the thing. Here's another thing you can apparently do. I have not done this. At this point, she has given up.
Yeah.
If I hit fight her, I will kill her in one shot, and be like the biggest asshole. Which I won't do.
That is the most horrible thing I've ever heard.
And apparently she comments on it. She'll like say how she'll call you a monster for like doing that.
You guys have an Xbox? No.
I'm going home. We have a Wii U. Ah, there's nothing good on it. I'm leaving.
We have a Commodore. No, Matt.
Man, I don't own Rocket League.
Can you invite people to play games they don't own? Whoa. Get me back. First off, why don't you own Rocket League?
Because I own it on a PS4. I guess I actually can play it on PS4 with him. That is true.
Oh, is it multi-platform?
It's multi-platform.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Diplomacy is boring.
But like at least later, there are certain characters that like if you fight them, they would die, and then they wouldn't be in the game, and that's like, oh man, like there'd be all this dialogue I'd miss with this character because I killed them. So she will not stop me. Please do not come back. She gives me a hug. Okay.
Yo, it's that nice flower again. I trust him. I do.
So, when this happened to me, when I came back, and saved her, you know, and the game acknowledged that I did it. When I came to this guy, he's like, you didn't kill her, and he says, but I know what you really did. You murdered her, and you went back and changed things. Like, he knows that you can go back and like that's like an actual thing. This flower knew that I was able to go back and restart the game. I wonder, like, if the creator saw that and said, like, oh, I think a lot of people are going to kill her just because maybe they haven't fully figured out, like, that you can mercy, and they're going to feel bad about it. Maybe they'll reset, because you can, if you don't skip through all the dialogue, you can get through that part back in, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, so I'm going to put this in there to, like, kind of, like, mess with them.
So is the flower like the recurring villain?
I haven't seen him yet. Again, I haven't played that too much more. I think he is, though. Boom. So that was the opening of Undertale.
I like a late title card.
Me too. Oh.
There's something about a late title card.
Oh. Love late title cards. Love them. Hey, you know, if you like late title cards, Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah.
Real good late title cards. And they all have, we'll play just like a little bit more because we'll just see a new character. Tales from Borderlands has a new late title card every time, and they always get like a really good like song for it each time. Sort of like how like Borderlands 1 and 2, you know, had like the songs for that. Yeah. They get really good songs. They're really, really good. Just walking in the forest. Bobbing and weaving.
This game does a very good job of setting up the mood.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. Shake his hands.
Attention.
Ah! The game agrees.
This is Sans. Sans the skeleton. Character I mentioned earlier.
Is Papyrus also a skeleton?
Yes. I'll quickly show you Papyrus. We're not buying that conveniently shaped lamp. Right? Something about the flavor of this game that's just real good.
It's weird. I like it, but it's weird.
It's super weird. Again, Earthbound. Yeah. Earthbound's super weird. It really gives me some Earthbound stuff. What if he even comes through here?
What are the chances? I mean, I know that you're a human going through here, but I mean, how often does that happen?
Probably not. His brother's just a dick to him. Like,
this is great.
It's just like, hey, you should, what if the lamp? Maybe the lamp will help you.
All he wants to do is just be really good at his job. Yeah, that was good. The second I saw him setting himself up for a joke, I was like, do it again, do it again, do it again. Could have done the rule of 3, but you didn't.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, I think that's where we're gonna cut this. I think that's a good example of what the game's like. And
I would say go into this blind.
Oh yeah, like I mean, this is the kind of game you should just like definitely like avoid as much as possible. Play it.
It seems like an experience.
It is, definitely. And a very fun one. And it's apparently only like 5 hours, 6 hours, I think, something like that.
That is a breeze.
I don't know how much it costs, because again, my brother got it for me, but I think it's pretty cheap.
I mean, I would pay $15 for this.
I bet you it's 10. That's my guess. I'm gonna throw out a number.
Well, we will find out.
All right.
When we turn this off and then go look at Steam real quick.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for watching.